You ever have one of those moments where life feels like it's spiraling out of control, and you're just holding on, hoping you come out the other side in one piece? That's where my story starts. My name's Jake, and this is about the time my world got turned upside down by someone I thought I could trust, a betrayal that nearly cost me everything, and how I clawed my way back to something resembling peace. I was 29, fresh out of the army after a roadside bomb in Afghanistan left me with a limp and a permanent ache in my shoulder. I'd been a combat engineer, defusing explosives under pressure, but civilian life? That was a different kind of battlefield. I moved back to my hometown, a quiet little place in Ohio, trying to figure out what normal looked like. That's when I reconnected with Sarah, my high school crush. She was a single mom, raising a 5-year-old son, Ethan, who had these big, curious eyes and a laugh that could melt anyone. Sarah and I hit it off again, like no time had passed. I was at her place most nights, helping with Ethan, cooking dinner, feeling like maybe I'd found my place. One night, I'm crashed on Sarah's couch when I hear footsteps creaking up the back porch. My training kicks in, heart pounding, senses sharp. I grab the baseball bat I keep by the door and ease toward the sound. The door swings open, and this guy stumbles in, reeking of cheap whiskey. He freezes when he sees me, then yells Sarah's name like he owns the place. Sarah comes running, and to my shock, she knows him. His name's Tommy, some guy she used to work with at a diner years back. She'd given him a ride home once when he was strung out, and now he's acting like their family. He's got this sob story about being homeless, nowhere to go. Sarah, being the kind heart she is, says he can crash on her couch for a few days. I'm not thrilled, but it's her house, her call. Those few days turn into weeks. Tommy's not just a freeloader, he's a leech. He's barking orders at Sarah. Cook him food, wash his clothes, buy him beer. He's rude, loud, and treats her place like his personal dump. One night, he's sprawled on the couch, empty cans everywhere, and he tells me to clean up his mess. I laugh it off, tell him to get lost and head for the door to cool off. I'm halfway down the porch steps when I hear him charging behind me. Before I can turn, he shoves me hard. I tumble down, my bad shoulder slamming into the ground, pain shooting through me like fire. He's on me in a second, swinging wildly. I'm no stranger to a fight, so I roll, get on top, and start throwing punches. I'm not proud, but in that moment it's him or me. Sarah's scream stops me cold. She's at the door, yelling for me to stop. I back off, breathing hard, blood on my knuckles. Tommy's sprawled out, groaning, claiming I attacked him over some petty argument about a TV remote. Sarah's not buying it, thank God. A neighbor's doorbell cam catches the whole thing, Tommy shoving me first, clear as day. The next morning, I drop Ethan off at kindergarten, take Sarah to her job at the local coffee shop, and head to work at the construction site I'd been laboring at. My boss sees my bruised hands and the ice pack on my shoulder. He's pissed, wants to call the cops. I tell him no way. I don't want to make things worse for Sarah. She's already stressed, and Ethan doesn't need more chaos. My boss calls me a stubborn idiot, says I'm asking for trouble. I shrug it off, thinking I can handle Tommy. Big mistake. Tommy gets bolder. He starts whispering in Sarah's ear, playing the victim, saying I'm trouble, that I'm dangerous because of my army past. He gives her an ultimatum. Either I'm out, or he walks. Now, Tommy's been around Ethan longer than I have. He's not a dad, but he's been this constant figure in the kid's life, and Sarah's terrified of breaking Ethan's heart. So, she makes the call. She sits me down, tears in her eyes, and says, "We're done." I'm gutted. It's not just losing Sarah, it's Ethan, that little kid who'd started calling me Jake, and drawing me pictures. Walking away from them feels like losing a piece of my soul. I pack up a box of Ethan's toys and a sweater Sarah left at my place, drop it off at her work, and try to move on. Tommy wasn't done with me. A month later, I wake up to find my truck trashed. Windows smashed, tires slashed, graffiti all over it. Costs me $3,000 to fix what insurance won't cover. Cops take a report, but there's no evidence pointing to Tommy. Then, one night, I smell smoke. Someone's tossed a rag soaked in gasoline through my mailbox and lit it. My apartment's sprinklers kick in, saving my place, but the hallway's a mess. I tell the cops I suspect Tommy, but there's no proof. Guy's too smart. Covers his tracks. Sarah texts me after hearing about the fire. Says she'll talk to him. Things go quiet for a bit, and I start to think maybe he's backed off. Then, one evening, I'm coming home from the gym, arms full of groceries. I'm on the second floor of my building, heading to my apartment, when I hear boots pounding down the stairs above me. 4 guys in hoodies and masks rush me. I drop my bags, try to get inside, but they're fast. They force their way into my apartment, and I'm backed into a corner. My heart's racing, but my training takes over. I keep a hunting knife in a drawer by the door. Dumb, maybe. But it's there. I grab it, manage to push the first guy back, and start swinging. It's chaos. 14 seconds of pure survival. I get one guy in the arm, another in the leg. The third hesitates, and the fourth bolts. By the time it's over, 2 of them are down, bleeding bad. The third's limping away, and the fourth? It's Tommy. I recognize his voice as he's cursing, clutching his side where my knife grazed him. Cops show up, neighbors screaming, and the security cam across the hall catches it all. Turns out Tommy was the ringleader. The 2 guys I hit worse don't make it. Paramedics can't save them. Tommy's got a deep cut and a fractured rib. The other guy's got a limp he'll keep for life. Tommy's arrested, charged with assault, conspiracy, and attempted arson from the earlier fire. He's looking at serious time. The cops tell me I acted in self-defense, but it doesn't feel clean. Taking lives, even to save your own, sits heavy. Sarah's done with me for good. She calls me a monster, says she's scared of me, cuts me off completely. She moves away, changes her number, and I hear through the grapevine she's remarried now, has another kid. I'm happy for her, I guess, but it stings. That was 6 years ago. The PTSD was rough. Nightmares, jumping at shadows. I couldn't even look at my old army gear without shaking for months. The army helped with counseling, and I eventually left for good. Started a small business doing home security installs. I've got a new partner now, Lisa, who's got my back no matter what. We're talking about settling down, maybe starting a family. Life's not perfect, but it's good. Last week I got a notification. Tommy's name in an obituary. Apparently, he didn't last long in prison. Got into it with the wrong guy, and that was that. Part of me feels nothing. Part of me wonders about the kid he left behind. One I never knew about. Life's messy like that. I didn't get the fairy tale ending I wanted with Sarah and Ethan, but I'm still here, still fighting for my slice of peace. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can't control what others do to you, but you can control how you rebuild. And I'm rebuilding, one day at a time.